I rescued this poor fiddle fig exactly a month ago, and wait until you see all the new growth. After being left in a corner somewhere to dry out, she's now thriving and one of my favorite fiddles. If you've missed my previous videos, I rescued this plant from Bunnings for $10. I wasn't on the lookout for another plant, but I knew that she'd probably end up in the bin if I didn't rescue her, and knew that I could save her. One of my most frequent requests is how to bring a fiddle leaf back to life, so let's go through it together. This was to give her a really good soak to decrease the stress she was going through, and also try and wash off any pests that may have been lurking. Next up was damage control, which looked like removing any of these dodgy leaves. One of the main reasons I do this is so the plant can focus on producing new leaves and it's not trying to save these existing ones. As well as cutting them off, I gave every leaf a good tug just to make sure that they were sturdy and going to stay on the plant. Next up was pest control, and I sprayed this plant down with an insecticide. As well as dealing with any bugs that may have been hiding, it's also a fantastic leaf shine. This is the day after I rescued her, if you can believe it, and she already looks so much better. So now it is time for a repot. I honestly don't know what medium she was planted in, but it was not doing any favour for the roots, and it was holding a lot of moisture and taking up a lot of space. Fiddle leaves are one of those plants that like to dry out completely in between watering, so I'm swapping out whatever the heck this is for a well-draining chunky mix. I water my fiddle leaf figs every 2 weeks in summer, and even less in winter. You do not want to overwater them because they are prone to root rot. Once she was repotted, I gave her another water and she was looking so much better. Within a week, she was already pushing out new leaves. This was due to removing those old ones, and I'd also given her a liquid NPK fertiliser. She was thriving, and then one night I woke up to an almighty crash, and my senior dog had knocked her over in the night. Now, I can't really blame him because it is a very top-heavy plant, so she was easy to topple. Because of this, I've decided to actually size her up into a bigger pot. And this is her today. She's pushed out so many new leaves, and not only pushed out leaves, but they are big and bright and beautiful. This is all just within a few weeks, so if you've got fiddles that are struggling, this is your sign to cut them right back and watch them thrive. There is new growth on the top and bottom, and even on those leggy stems. There's a few shots of the same leaves, just a few weeks apart. Let me know if you've got any more questions about how to save a fiddle leaf fig. As you can see, it is definitely possible.